Hello, class. Today I'd like to try something different as I'm not able to be in the classroom today. I'd like to try a little video where I show you or direct you how to complete a 3D modeling assignment. Now, today for this assignment and for my video, we're going to log into PLTW and we're going to use activity 4.2, number 3A. And if we take a look at that drawing, we'll see that it's a relatively simple geometric shape. Doesn't involve any curves or circles or anything like that yet. So I figured that would be a great place to start. So let's take a look at 3A. And it says for 3A, create a 3D solid model of the object above using only additive procedures. And in that drawing above, it is fully dimensioned, and that's going to help us out a lot as we get started. So let's go to Inventor. We'll double click that to open it, and we should see a screen like this where we're going to click New Part. Double click that. And we're going to start out by creating a 2D sketch of that base. So select our XY plane. And let's take a look at the object. The base, we're going to start out with a pretty simple rectangular shape that is going to be, now let's start it at the origin here. It's going to be 2.5 inches by, oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Try that again. Start over. 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Okay. Awesome. Now, let's extrude this object and give it some, let's give it a 3D look. So let's go to 3D model, click extrude, and, oh, let's zoom out here. Too far. And judging by the measurements or the dimensions on our drawing given to us by PLTW, it looks like it has to be 1 inch thick or 1 inch deep, and it looks like that's our default for distance on the extrude feature. So let's click OK. And now this object is oriented a little differently than the way PLTW is portraying it. So let's change that up. Let's click on the free orbit feature over here. Now let's rotate this object. Oh. Do that again. Getting close now. All right, now let's go up to the home logo. Let's right click it. I'm going to set the current view as home. I'm going to click fit to view. So now if we click home, very nice. Let's get out of the free orbit by clicking escape. Zoom out just a little bit. Now that notch in the front of this object, we're going to create that by starting a 2D sketch on the top of this rectangular box we now have, and that's going to be 1 inch in from the origin. It's going to be 1.5 inches in, so 1.5, a 1/2 inch wide, 0.5, back down, and let's turn this into a box. We're drawing a line from one vertical line to the other. Now let's click escape. Let's go once again to 3D model, and we're going to click extrude again to cut this. And as you'll see now, it's extruding that, just like we often think of extrusions. However, if we go right over to here and about in the center of the extrusion box, go down, you'll see a cut feature. Let's click that. And it looks like it's going to go all the way through, but to double check, let's go over to Extents, drag down the box, and click All. Just to double check. Let's click OK. Perfect. Now, let's go to our rearmost face so we can create that upright section. So let's click over here. Awesome. Let's do Start 2D Sketch. Click on that rear face. And now let's draw. Just going to drag this up a little bit. Okay, Start 2D Sketch. And let's take, repeating myself here. Excuse me. Okay. Click on line. And once again, let's refer back to our dimensions. It looks like we're going to be going up 1.5 inches in this corner. So let's just type in 1.5. We got to go over, it looks like 1/2 inch, so 0.5. Down 1/2 inch, 0.5. Over 1.5 inches. Now, once again, I'm just referencing all the dimensions given to us on the PLTW website. That's going to snap to the other side now. Snap to the y-axis. Snap back there. And let's go back over to completely constrain this object. Now we're going to once again use the extrusion feature. And judging by our references, this once again has to be 1 inch, which is our, if we've forgotten, our default for distance. However, it's going in the wrong direction, right? Go under distance and click direction 2. And there we have it. Click OK. It looks like if we go back to home, I think this object is good to go. Thank you for your time and patience. In the next video, I will show you how to create the same object using the subtractive method.